What's going on? Another little episode of Thompson'S Kennels. Just wanted to sit down and talk to y'all for say some words out here. Just want to say shout outs to my wife, man. There, there's always a good woman behind every good man, and don't let that fool you. My wife is she's a real chick. She's one of the realest women ever. Um, there is people behind Thompson'S Kennels. This is not a one-man show. You know, um, y'all see in my prior videos, I do have a career. Along with being a dog man, I have a career, and my wife helps me 120% with our dogs. And she wasn't always into the dogs when we met. She got into the dogs because of her love for me. She eventually got into the dogs with me. And now, my animals are taken care of if I'm not able to. She runs my businesses. She does a lot for me. That's my stone. Just wanted to let y'all know that in case y'all ever think like he's just one person. Nah, this is a Thompson'S Kennels. It's not my name, it's my last name. My wife carries my last name. This is a family-owned business. And I take a lot of pride in this business. As far as there's little things that I always said that I love these dogs. I tell y'all all the time, these dogs don't pay my bills, man. I got more money invested in my dogs than my dogs ever paid me back. I do this because I love to do it. And that's something where any real dog man or breeder is something that they love to do. It's not something that they have to do. It's something that you want to do because you love it. And that's what I love. I love these dogs, and I love doing what I do. I don't want 50, 60, 70 dogs. I would never buy a dog from a person that had that many dogs because I know they could never. They might be feeding all of these dogs, but I know they're not able. It's impossible to put the work in that each dog needs with that amount of dogs. You know what I mean? So I'm not knocking people who got 70, 80 dogs. I'm just saying in general, I want a dog. If I go to buy a dog, I want a medium. I'm looking for a person with a medium-sized yard that can show me some lineage and hands-on work with the dogs. Because overall, this is what this is about, the damn dogs, I get on here and I tell people the real. A lot of people can't handle the real, and I never understood that. But as a little boy, my mom's and my grandmother, God bless the dead, used to tell me, the truth hurts. A lot of people can't handle the truth, and that's what's wrong with the world. Not just in the dog game, it's the world, man. The dog game used to be a level of respect in this business where it wasn't like rainbows and fucking candy and shit like that. It had its faults, but for the most part, it used to be a level of respect in this business amongst breeders and amongst dog men in general. But somewhere, somehow, this whole game has got so corrupted and it's so influenced for money that a lot of people got out of it. If I had $1 for every dog man breeder that I knew that got out of the business just because it was like, why? I mean, they just couldn't take it no more. The level of bullshit and hypocrisy that has taken place over the last 25 to 30 years is ridiculous. But, this is the real, I don't let people affect what I got going on or try and stop me from what I'm doing because I'm not that kind of man. This is more than just flesh and bones. Underneath that is steel, baby. It's steel over here. Not bending or breaking for nobody. I mean, from the streets to the dogs to everything. You ain't gonna run over me. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not that kind of man. But in general, it's just sad, man. The whole game is corrupted over money. Nobody truly, truly cares about the animals no more. It ain't about breeding and showing your lineage and your work with these dogs over the years no more. It's all about who could get the quickest dollar. What people want. The cosmetics have taken over the business. And, you know, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just keeping it real. The cosmetics and the dogs have taken over the business. You got a couple of scumbags out here who put together in their mind that we can get this amount of money for a dog that looks like this, and we'll pump it, and we'll lie, hang papers, say whatever we got to say to push it. Like, I get on here all the time. I say I love American Pit Bull Terriers. I don't love every breed of dog. I'd be lying to you if I told you that shit. I love this breed of dog. I know several breeds of dogs, but this is what I love. I don't like every breed of dog. There's flaws in any breed of dog. The American Pit Bull Terrier game dog, there's flaws in that breed. There's flaws in every breed of dog. Just if you peel back enough layers, you'll find flaws in anything. That's just what it is. But like I said, this is the real. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like to hear the real. You know, I watched this breed get taken advantage of, basically raped by the public, and then raped by breeders. They just rape it. It's rape, and I'm using the correct word, people. It's rape. You take advantage, you dishonor, and you try to destroy something that was great. Now you got all these people, and I ain't knocking nobody. There's people that live off of YouTube. I mean, there's people that live off of YouTube. They get money. I ain't never ever, I lied to you, I ain't never cashed a fucking check from YouTube. Ain't never seen a dollar, penny, or a cent. Never. I dub music. I don't get paid for this shit. I do this because this is just something that I know there's real people out there like me who love these dogs, and they relate to what I go through with these dogs. So it's a way to connect and also get a message across. Now, people in the midst of that who do stumble across this channel and they do see what I'm talking about, and they understand, and I can educate somebody who's ignorant, who doesn't know any better, I mean, that's God's will. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I mean, the breed got raped, man. You got all of these fake ass breeders who's out here for money, out here to just lie, man. Put pit bull on everything and then slap tags on it. And I mean, it's sad in 2016, the most ignorant people are who's trying to educate other people. And I'm a real dude when I say this, man. You look at half these channels, these motherfuckers is lying. And I don't like to use profanity, but it's the real. Motherfuckers is lying. It's not the real. They're making stuff up to get money. That's a dog that I bred. I didn't purchase that dog. That dog was produced right here. Commando. Look at him. He's a puppy. But that was my hard work. I envisioned that in the dog when I bred it. A physical specimen, intelligent, hard work, a representation of the American Pit Bull Terrier game dog. A traditional dog, what the dog was always bred to be. Willingness to work. Things that, these terms that I use that you see in these videos of me putting on here years and years, those terms are what the breed is supposed to be. Willingness to work, prey drive, intelligence, multitask ability. These are things that are in this breed of dog that have always been there. I'm just trying to show people what it really is. It ain't 100 pounds. It ain't what these dudes is out here lying saying it is. You know, people be like, you hate bullies and you hate this. I don't hate any dog. I'm a dog man. I don't hate dogs. I love dogs. Just be accurate about what you saying your dog is. Stop lying, man. I mean, are you really, if you could really peel back the layers of this and realize, people, if you are honest about what you're doing and what you're breeding and what you're putting it together, that's a little trouble man over there on that run, cutting up. If you're honest about what you're truly doing and what you're putting together, if people like it, they're gonna buy it because they appreciate what you put together and they're a fan of it. I don't have to call my dogs German Shepherds. I don't have to call my dogs Rottweilers. I don't have to call my dogs anything but what they are. Why? Because people appreciate what I do. I got more people that want dogs from me than I can ever produce. My phone is jumping from the morning till night. People wanting dogs, wanting information and all kinds of things like that because they appreciate what I do. And they know that I'm genuine in what I'm doing. Because I'm not raping the breed. I don't overbreed. Every breeding I've done, I've kept 2 puppies off of. If you pay attention to what's been transpiring here. The breedings are not for financial purposes. The breedings are for my lineage purposes. My lineage of dogs and the way my program is going to continue to be bred. So that's the purpose. You know, you got haters. I mean, if people don't hate on you, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And that's a sad way to say it, but that's the world that we live in. If you're not being hated on, you're not really great at what you're doing. And that's sad to say, but that's just the real of it. But like I said, yet again, all these people out here lying, tagging stuff to sell dogs, karma is a motherfucker. And I'm just going to tell you that just like it is. Because if I was to ever take my hard-earned money and go buy a dog and somebody tells me this is this breed of dog, and then I find out later on that it's truly not that breed of dog, I'm coming to see you. And it's going to be problems, man. Problems. All these fake bully breeders and all these people lying and tagging papers. If I was to ever see one of these videos and find out that my dog that you sold me wasn't the true breed of dog that you said it was, and I find out that you crossed Mastiff, I'm recuperated street dude, let's put it like that. I would physically punish you, but in the business world, I would sue the living shit out of you. I would sue you to the bone. And that's what's eventually going to happen. You're going to have somebody who's going to stumble across one of these videos, and they're going to eventually come to the conclusion, hey, this ain't really what this dude sold me, and he charged me $5,000. I'm going to sue the shit out of you. So that's just the real. I put it out there because, like I said, man, I speak the real, I live the real. I don't live in an imaginary world. I live in the real world, and that's what it's gonna be until God takes me and I go someplace else. I'ma live in the real world. But I'm gonna start doing some little videos like this now, just to get people an insight of what's going on. I always get that comment, your yard is so quiet, man, because my dogs are content. My dogs are worked, they're fed, they're content. They don't long a need for nothing. Dogs constantly bugging out, acting crazy, that's a longing for work. I provide the work for these dogs. Believe that when I tell you this. The things you see me do is levels of work. And I do this with small puppies all the way up to adulthood. Because like most of these dudes who's lying, and I mean they really lying. You've seen these dogs from puppies. You've seen these dogs before they existed. You've seen the parents, you've seen the breeding, you've seen when they were newborns, you've seen me raise these dogs up to adulthood. You've seen it with your own 2 eyes, so I don't have to tell you that. You know it, you see it. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, what the fuck is a video? So, you know, like I said, this is a little input from Thompson'S Kennels, and I'm gonna keep this going because there's few ambassadors left of this breed that are willing to really open their mouth and say the truth. You know what I mean? Everybody want to sell you a dream because that's the world we live in. But I'm going to always tell you the truth. And that's what Thompson'S Kennels is. This ain't a one-man show. There's a strong woman behind this show as well. And a lot of my clients and customers, they've spoken to my wife. So they know she's on the level with dogs damn near up to where I'm at. She couldn't tell you every dog in the pedigree, but she can tell you what it's bred like to the most part. And she could tell you a good dog from a bad dog, and she could tell you bullshit from not bullshit. And that's just the real. Ain't gonna be no filter on this, so for the cursing, for the kids, that's sorry. Catch me on the next video. But like I said, this is the Thompson'S Kennels production. It's just far as this is the real. And a lot of people, you need to start living the real. Because all the lies, all the bullshit, you may be buying drones and doing documentaries and all kind of bullshit, But like I said, if you don't know anything and you think you know something, pick up and read a book. Don't take information from word to mouth all the time, because there's no person that's gonna always tell you the truth. You can't always think just because somebody does something a certain kind of way they're gonna tell you. Do your research, read, take both sides of the book. That's how I do it. I believe 50% of what I hear, and I take 50% of what I see. Half of that's bullshit, half of that's bullshit. But if I put it together, I know I'm pretty damn close to the truth. And that's real talk. 100. Thompson'S Kennels.